Hello guys, how is your new year coming along? Well, I started mine well, though it's been a very busy time. The first weeks of January is usually school opening days, and there's a lot that goes into back to school, especially in a new year. In my country, students move to the next class every beginning of the year. So this is the time we get new textbooks for the new class. We have to get the uniform and shoes, and being just after the long holidays, usually the kids have put on some weight and their uniform is not fitting anymore, so you have to shop for like new uniforms, new shoes, and it's quite expensive. And then in my country we also pay school fees, a lot of it, especially if your kid is going to a private school. So this is the reason I've been gone for so long. I was preparing Lexi for school, so she already moved into school and now it's back to business. I don't know where you're watching from, but I'd love to know. In your country, do students wear uniform? Do they have a specific kind of hairstyle? And do you buy textbooks? Do you pay school fees? Please let me know. And don't forget to mention the country. I could just be shopping for a school in your country. The weather is quite moody today. It's a bit unusual, especially for January. January happens to be the hottest month in Kenya. So it's such a shocker that it's actually very cold and rainy in January. We feasted on most of our chickens over the holidays, and we've just brought in more 2-month-old chicks. So these will be our meat for this year. We're still milking our cows, and every day after boiling our milk, I usually save the cream, which I use to make different milk products like ghee and heavy cream and any other thing I can think of. So today I have a lot of cream and I just want to make another batch of ghee. I'm actually running out of stock since the one I made is just about to get finished. The process of making ghee is quite simple. All you need to do is put your cream in a pan under very low heat and just leave it for hours. Eventually you'll find it turning into ghee. While it cooks, you can stir from time to time so that everything is cooked and all the fats are turned into oil. I'm gonna leave it here for some time and continue with my chores, and I'll check on it later. Hopefully it will have turned into ghee. We recently harvested maize from our maize fields out there. We have the fields away from our home. So we brought them home, and the weather is not so conducive for airing them, but keeping them covered may make them rot. So I'll just spread them out so they get fresh air, and if luckily the sun comes out, then it's gonna be good because they will be drying up. Have you noticed I changed my hairstyle? Well, I haven't done long braids in a long time. I really hate sitting for long hours in the salon. How do I look? Let me know. We always try as much as possible to keep our food organic. So the maize we have here in the bag is what we will use as seed in the next season. So we also air them to dry, then we shall store them very safely for the next season. We select the seed by choosing the maize that look healthiest and biggest. I think I'm the only person in the whole world who has not taken out their Christmas decor. I've been so busy and I've just been thinking of doing it, but every time I try to do it, then I find myself busier than the other day, and the days keep going and going. But today is the perfect time to do it. Now that my mind is settled, Lex is in school, and I have all the time. It's almost mid-January, guys, and I'm just taking off the decor. Do I have a sister out there who has not done the same? It's been such a busy day, so let's cook something. I'm using a charcoal burner to cook today, and I bought some fuel gel that makes it so easy to light. We've been using paper, and I think it was such a hectic process, so the gel is working so well. I have some pre-boiled maize and beans. We call it nyoyo here, and it is a meal we love so much. We serve it for breakfast, lunch, or dinner. So people cook it differently. Other people just boil and eat it. But I love to cook it with potatoes and carrots and some spices, make a stew, and just make it tasty. I know many communities in Kenya eat nyoyo. The Kikuyus call it githeri, Wakamba I think call it mudokoi, especially the one cooked with the dry maize, but we use green maize to make ours, and it is so soft and delicious. So kindly share your recipe. I also love to try other ways of cooking other than our own. Our ghee is ready. You can see the oil has come to the top and the cream is cooked. So I'm just going to transfer it into a bottle and I can enjoy it with my vegetables. Thank you for watching to the end. It's been really amazing hanging out with you. I'll see you in the next. Bye bye.